Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. This is your BLTW teacher, Mrs. Thomas, coming to you with Project 1.4 Puzzle Cube Pieces. Dun da da da. Okay, I'm going to show you today just how to orient your pieces real quick so that you can hopefully draw them if you miss class or if you just need to see them again or if you're maybe confused as to how to orient things. Hopefully this will help you out. So here we go. We're going to go in order of the puzzle cube pieces. Your puzzle cube that I'm talking about is this little dude, okay, that we mechanically dissected in class. Okay, and we are just going to go through the letters. This one I kind of drew on a little bit just so you could see that. Okay, but remember we're going to have our cubes oriented, our pieces oriented, so that you can read the letter properly. And remember that our letter is always going to go to the front surface. So that is going to be to the left in our isometric position. Okay, so I'm going to start with piece A. Okay, if I take piece A out, this is what piece A looks like on your puzzle cube if I take it out. Now, since we've got our letter A here, this is our blue piece. Okay, what we want to do is we want to orient that in an isometric view. So my isometric is going to look a little bit like this. Okay, if I tilt it up a little bit better, okay, I can kind of see it like this. All right, and that's how I'm going to draw. Now, this is really tough to draw with just being a tiny little puzzle piece, okay? Each one of these puzzle pieces, for the most part, is a 4x4 with our linking cubes. And I've made these with a linking cube so that you can see a little bit more easily, and hopefully that'll help you draw them, okay? So you can see this guy is just a big version of this guy, okay? So I'm going to put this one away. And I'm going to show you that this is how we orient this one. Okay, this should be my front view of puzzle piece A. Okay, so if I want to put that in an isometric view, my isometric view for this particular puzzle piece is going to be right here. Okay, so if you want to pause that video anytime, to see the correct faces, go ahead and do that. I'll hold it here for a second or two so that you can pause the video, and I won't stop at each piece. I'll just do it for this guy. Okay, so this should be your isometric viewpoint. Remember, you're going to use 2 points per side. You are only going to draw the edges that you can see. Okay, so each one of these little edges should be drawn. We're not going to draw any of these lines on this flat surface, okay, because there's no change in surface direction here. All right, so even though our linking cubes are visible with our little lines here, we're not going to draw those. We're going to draw that as a flat surface, okay? So this should be a good isometric for you. Remember to follow your lines on your isometric, okay, and count. I can't stress that enough. It's two per line, okay, or 2 per side. Okay, now, in order to do our front view, okay, our front view is always going to be this left side view, okay? All I have to do is rotate this just a little bit, and there's my front view, okay? So for those of you who are pausing your video to see your front view, that's your front view, okay? In order to get our top view, all we're going to do is rotate that a quarter turn, okay? And that should be your top view, okay? Note that we've got ledges here, okay? Change in direction. And then if I look behind here, look, I've got this little hidden area here. You guys know what to do with those hidden lines that you can't see from there, okay? All right? Anything that's hidden, that's not already taken up with a solid line, that needs to be a dotted line, okay? So here's your top view for piece A. All right, I'm going to swivel that back to the front view before we get to our right side view. Now our right side, of course, is just the actual right side, okay? And to see that right side, I'm just going to turn that quarter turn. Okay, and this should be my right side view. Let me stabilize it here for you. Okay, my right side view. It's kind of a goofy view. All right, so make sure that you've got all of those lines drawn that you can see. You've got change in surface direction here, another change here, and another change on top. But this should be a straight view, okay? All right, make sure that your drawings are aligned, okay? Your top, your front, and your right view should all be in alignment, all right? And I'll do another video on dimensioning, but make sure that those viewpoints are aligned, okay? All right, so that's piece A. All right, piece B, okay? B is your yellow piece, okay? How we would read the letter is right here, okay? Our isometric then would be this way, okay? And I made myself a big yellow piece here. Okay, so I'm going to just position this in an isometric for you for the yellow piece. Okay, so it should look like this. Okay, I'll hold that steady there for you, so if you want to pause the video, you can take a look at it. Okay, so isometric for piece B. All right, front view. Okay, your front view should look like this. Notice that I just did a little quarter turn up and to the right to get that front view. Okay, my top view then, I'm going to do a quarter turn and look down on it. Okay, so this should be my top view. All right, I've got 4 across. Notice the change in direction here. Okay, notice I've got a little hidden guy underneath this last block here as well. Okay, so top view. Okay, back to our front, and now on to our side view. Okay, side view should look very similar to piece A. Oops, dropped it. Okay, so here's our right side view. Okay, I'll hold that steady. Note the changes in direction. Okay. Okay, changes in direction. And then I know that I've got something weird going on behind here. Okay, but because I have this change in direction that I can see, those are going to be solid lines. I do not need to put a dotted line as well. Okay, solid lines always overrule dotted lines. Okay, so if you can see it, draw the solid. If you can't see it, if you can't see that surface and it's a flat surface, then go ahead and draw your dotted line. Okay, that's your side view for right side view for piece B. All right, back to our isometric just one more time. All right. Okay, moving on to piece C. C is the green piece. Okay, that's how we would read it. Okay, so my isometric would look like this. Okay, so here's my big green piece. Set that aside here. Okay, so for isometric for this guy, oop, my cube's turned a little bit. Hello, there we go. Okay, so for piece C, okay, my isometric should look like that. Okay, so make sure that make sure you count with this one. This one can be a little bizarre. Okay, start with your top cube. Make that diamond. Okay, follow your silhouette around. Okay, 2 straight down, 4 back up and to the left, 2 down and to the right. Follow that silhouette around. Okay, this one looks easy, but it can be a little tricky sometimes. Okay, so that is your isometric. Let me see if I can get my fingers out of the way here. Okay, isometric for piece C. Okay, all right, if I flip this one to the front view, this one's going to be my front view. This one's real easy. This is just your silhouette. No hidden lines, no change in surface. You should be good to go. Okay, top view. Okay, we've got change in surface here. Okay, we've got a little hidden guy down here, so don't forget that one. That's top view right there. Front view, right side view. Okay, right side view is here. There's no hidden surfaces for this guy either. Okay, this is a solid, this is a solid. Solid, solid. Okay, all right. Moving on to D. Okay, D is our purple piece. How we would orient that one. Okay, that guy's going to go like this. Okay, so my isometric for piece D would look like this. Okay, and I'll try to get my fingers out of the way here a little bit more so you can see D. There we go. Okay, again, take your time with this guy. All right, let me straighten up my cubes here a little bit. Okay, take your time with this one. This one can be tricky, especially right around here. Don't forget to do these lines under this line underneath. Okay, that can make or break you. Follow your silhouette all the way around. Okay, so here's your isometric for D. Okay, your front view for D is like this. Okay, top view. Okay, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Okay, got your change in direction here, and then you've got a hidden guy underneath here. So top view, front, right side. Okay, got your change in surface here and here. I know we've got something back there, but this is going to be a solid line, not a dotted line. Okay? All right, so that's right side view for piece D. All right, for piece E. Piece E, I do not have pink cubes, so I had to use an orange one for this guy, but I hope you'll forgive me for that. Okay, piece E, all right, should be oriented like this. Okay, so again, you're going to orient it like, whoops, hello, like that. Okay, make sure you count. Okay, I'm trying to move my finger. Make sure that you count around. You've got this little inset here. Okay, and it goes back. Make sure that you count all those little guys. All right. Okay, front view. Front view is like this. Okay, top view. Okay, you should have a hidden guy underneath here. Back to the front and to the right side. Okay, don't forget your change in surfaces here. I know it's kind of hard to see on the camera. Okay, right side view for piece E. Okay, if we take a look, we do have some changes on the side here, but these are going to be solid lines because we can see those. Okay? All right, last but not least, letter F. Letter F is weird, okay, because the way that they put the letter, you can kind of see the letter is this way, so our shape has to sit this way. Okay, so we're going to have kind of that staircase is going to be kind of facing down and to the right. So our isometric is going to look like this. Okay, and that is a weird one to draw. It's very, very weird. Okay, these little staircases, trust your instincts and follow them around. Okay, so I'm going to move my thumb here so you can see the back end of that. So you've got your diamond on top. You're going to go 6 down, straight down, and then 2 up and to the left, 2 straight down, 4 down to the right. Just zag your way up. Okay, and make your ends. Now, the thing that pops this out when you draw it are the lines underneath here. Okay, don't forget to do those lines. It's going to all connect when you draw this. Okay, that's probably the best isometric right there. All right, so maybe pause it right there. That's a good one. Okay, for your front view for this object, you're going to have this orientation. Our top view is going to be like this. It's a little wonky. Okay, top view. Notice we've got a hidden view right here, so don't forget that guy. Back to the front and to the side. Okay, that is going to be all of your positions for all 6 pieces for this particular project. Okay, good luck, and I'll show you how to draw and dimension these guys in the next video. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.